up, everybody? I am at the Homestead Festival in Tennessee. We've got our booth, and it has been a crazy busy morning. I'm about to walk around, start meeting people, letting them tell you who they are, if they have YouTube channels where you can follow them, and really just kind of connect the community. Anytime I come to an event like this, I get so fired up because I really see at a large scale how many people have the same vision, the same passion, and we're all working towards sustainability in just a unique and different way. So the first person I want to introduce you to is Mandy. Say hello. So what's your YouTube channel?
We are Shanked NC, and we just do kind of everything to help Jill, and then we just do showing what we have on the farm and the weird kind of animals and funny videos that happen on the farm.
Yeah, so they are here. So Jeremy, she's married to Jeremy, who does all of our web development, everything with the shop. I've talked about him quite a bit, and so I appreciate you guys coming out this weekend and helping us. It's been amazing because now I get to go and like mingle, but I'm gonna leave everyone's descriptions like in the links below so they can go check out your YouTube channel. But thanks. Yeah. Isn't it cute? Do you know what kind of flower this is?
No, but I think I've seen it before.
Yeah, it's called a snapdragon. And this is called rudbeckia. Isn't that pretty?
But it's silver dollar.
And then this is nigella. I grow those at my house.
I've never seen one.
Yeah, so they actually are this white flower, but they dry as these little pods.
I didn't get into this.
Yeah, it's really cool. Alright guys, I ran into some lovely people. Will you introduce yourself?
I'm Phil.
I'm Alex.
You guys live in Tennessee.
We do.
Do you have social media?
We do.
We do.
Lay it on them.
Okay, we have our vlog channel, which is Phil and Alex.
Okay.
Our Instagram is Alex Conjolier and Phil Conji.
Sweet. And you guys garden, homestead?
We started, can I jump in?
Yes, please.
We started YouTube 6 years ago for the primary purpose of helping people go through infertility and adoption.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's our
And so that was kind of like our meat and potatoes of our YouTube channel. It turned into like a health journey where we said we want to live on the ground.
Yeah.
We want to help others. We want to be sustainable. We want to honestly just like learn the things that other people were learning, and we were excited about it.
Yeah.
And because of you, because of Jess, because of Nathan, because of Maya, like we feel like we've been able to take so much from your lessons, your heartbreak, your wisdom, and turn it into something that now is educating our kids, is educating our neighbors, is, you know, like you guys helped us build a foundation in something that we didn't understand in. And so it was a blessing to us in our current community.
And it means a lot, like having dealt with infertility, and I've had 3 miscarriages, like it's a hard journey. One I don't really talk about a lot until I like have connections with people and they're like, no one feels me. I'm like, I do. I've walked, like that is the hardest thing
Yes, ma'am.
you have to walk through. So I love that you guys are like shining a light on that and just like, hey, I'm a friend if you need a friend. So
Absolutely.
Very cool. You guys go check them out.
Hi, Jill.
I am. Hi.
Can we take a picture?
Absolutely.
Cool. Is your phone available?
Where are y'all from?
We're fangirling over everybody.
Fangirling over everybody.
Okay, awesome.
We saw the Rose and Jessica and you, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, super awesome.
Do you guys live local?
No, South Georgia.
South Georgia.
Yeah.
You got that southern twang, girl.
We do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Like what story do I want to tell? Like,
Yeah.
you and Jess have like really specific stories that are so beautiful and awesome, and you're amazing storytellers. And I just like,
Well,
it's very
the cool
inspiring.
thing is you learn as you do it, right? Like what
Yes.
your story may be now, your why may change, and you may have a different story later down the road.
Yeah.
And that's what I found. Like I started this with one thing in mind, and I've learned and I've grown and I've been able to expand really like my stretch and what I want to tell people.
Yeah.
You know, so don't be. I guess my advice is like don't be held to like, oh, I've got to do it right now, because like as you learn and grow, that's when your story will start to like
That's the
form.
beautiful thing, is being able to do that with everyone else.
Yeah.
And kind of share in that beauty of the growth with everyone. So.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so tell us your name. She's here from Colorado. They drove 2 days to get here, which is wild.
Damn.
So introduce yourself, your channel, where they can find you.
Well, my name's Nikki. We just moved onto our homestead in November in Black Forest, Colorado, and I have a channel called Nikki Farms now, because that's what we're doing. We're doing everything farming now, just trying to be as sustainable as possible and learning as we go, and lots of ups, lots of downs, but it's been a really good time so far.
That's awesome. All right, so introduce yourself.
So I'm Tanya Miller. We have a YouTube channel called Around the House TV. And we live in a neighborhood. We have like not even a half acre, and we have gardens and chickens, and there's a creek behind us. So
definitely small, but we share about gardens, chickens, home projects, and like family adventures.
That's
so,
awesome. Yeah, you guys go check her out. You've been so sweet too.
Aw,
like you've just been so, it's such a sweet spirit.
Aw, thank you.
Yo, thank you. You like filled me up earlier. I really appreciate
Oh,
that.
good.
All right, it is day 2 of the Homesteading Festival. I have got Skyler with me. We have been pen pals for a while, huh? You send me lots of cool coloring pages. Why don't you tell them about your YouTube and how they can see you?
I don't know.
You don't know what your YouTube is?
Shank and C Homestead.
Yeah, what all do you guys have?
Lots of animals. We got hedgehog, chameleon.
You have a hedgehog?
Yeah.
That's cool.
We got goats, bunnies, peacocks, chickens, rabbits, ducks, turkeys,
What's your favorite animal?
pigs. Probably the baby goats.
The baby goats. You know, I just got goats too. I'm kind of fond of them. Pretty cute.
I like them too.
So you guys go check out Skyler and all the fun stuff she's doing, but I'm gonna go interview some more people, okay?
Okay.
All right, you guys, I found my friend Natalie over there. It's a good life. We're booth buddies.
We are booth buddies.
We didn't plan that.
I kind of secretly asked for it.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, listen, we're coming from California. Can you please give us a buddy, if it's possible? And they're like, we can't make promises. And then when I saw us together, I was like,
Oh, I love that. I had no idea. So
Yeah.
that's cool. So how's everything been for you?
awesome. We're on a mission to make as many worm farmers in the world as possible. I love telling people that we live in the city and that I can make 600 pounds of compost in a 2-foot by 3-foot space, and that we can turn 5 gallons of worm tea into 50 gallons of fertilizer.
Which is wild.
In a world that's saying there's food shortages and fertilizer shortages, I'm like, don't be spreading that fake news. That's a lie.
Yeah.
You can grow your own food, and you can make a lot of compost in a small space with worms.
So let's tag this for a minute because I haven't talked about this. So Natalie and I have been friends for a long time. If you guys have been following us, you probably have seen us. We went to her farm, things like that. But she just created a worm course that I bought. Nathan was really passionate about learning about worms. So tell them, and I'll make sure I leave the link in the description down below, but kind of plug your course, let them know what they can get.
For sure.
Everything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so our worm farming course it's basically like little quick lectures that you can get through in about a minute or two. And it's to help people have all the skills that I didn't have when I got started. We've got vocabulary lists, we've got quick little videos. We have them in short format and long format. So if you want to listen to it or like do more of a homeschool thing. And on the note of homeschooling, we've got our 10-minute long videos, but we made a bunch of coloring sheets for kids
I love
that are
that too.
educational but also fun. And as somebody who struggled with my education for a long time, I'm really passionate about being a good teacher.
Yeah.
And so I thought, let's make this fun. Let's invite the kids in and have it a whole family activity. So
and having purchased it, it's well worth it. You did such a great job. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
But I love you. I'm gonna let you talk to Jessica.
Okay.
For vlogging. All right, so Nathan finally arrived. Late last night?
About 10 o'clock.
About 10 o'clock. We probably should have started this on the front of the vlog, but y'all are catching it in the middle, in between interviews. So what's your first impression?
First of all, just this farm.
Right,
Before
stunning.
I even pulled in here, the farm is absolutely beautiful. The way they've got everything laid out is really nice.
Really nice.
Really nice. They've got lots of area for everybody to be spread out.
Yeah.
For their first time,
Yeah.
top notch.
That's something I want to speak
Very
on
impressed.
too, because many of you guys emailed us when we sent out our newsletters like, oh, I would love to go, but it was so expensive. I'm telling you, the amount of time and resources that they put in to make this event is well worth it. We've been to a lot of conferences. They set it up so great for the vendors, but also for the experience. And so I've been super impressed. Probably the best conference I've ever went to as far as layout, flow of things. Rory came by and shook every single vendor's hand, asked who they were, what they did, asked to take a photo with them. For me, that was so personable. That was never an expectation to get to meet him, but like shaking my hand and giving me a hug and thanking me for helping his event, be an event. To me, you can't put a price tag on experiences like that.
There's definitely a lot of little personal touches that they've done very, very well.
Yeah. So we're so happy, and honestly, we're just thrilled to be able to meet different people and let you guys go check out their Instagram showcase. You know, I know there's a lot of familiar faces you guys have seen on here, but we're hoping to show a lot of new faces. That way we can just keep building this community and keep growing together. So we're gonna take off in a minute, do some more vlogging, hopefully introduce you guys to some new people that you're not familiar with.
Thank you all who have come by.
Yeah.
It's so good meeting all of them.
Yeah, it's been a joy. Nathan and I look forward to moments like this. It just recharges us.
Absolutely.
And usually they always come. I feel like the Lord knows that. Like, it comes when I personally need them the most.
Yeah.
And so this weekend has just filled me up.
Yeah, it's been
filled me
great.
up so much. Yeah. So we'll catch you guys at the end of this vlog. All right. So
I'm excited I got to meet Jill.
so introduce yourself, your channel, where you're from.
Sure.
what
My name's Emma from Sonny's Place. We're in the middle of Missouri on 11 acres, and I'm a city girl, married a country boy, learning how to grow, raise our own food, and build stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what stuff are you building?
We build everything. We've just got done building a really cool chicken coop.
Oh.
We're building a duck coop right now.
Okay.
And we got to build the new run for it. And then we actually like to do woodworking, and he works with metal. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
it's really cool.
Yeah, so you guys go check them out on YouTube.
I'm gonna check you guys out.
Nathan's like, I'm gonna go watch your stuff. Yeah. All right, everybody. I got the pleasure of meeting this gym this weekend. So let's kind of tell the backstory. You
Okay.
won tickets from Hey It's a Good Life.
Yes, I did.
And so we're booth buddies. You guys saw that earlier.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, you have just been such a gem. And I told her, I was like, I've got to feature you on the video. You got to tell who you are, what you do, and just even outside of like the gardening thing, what you do for your community with your gym and everything like that. So let them know who you are, what you do, where they can find you.
Awesome. So I'm Charity Phillips, Gardenia Gardener on Instagram. Meetcadiana Grows is the YouTube channel. So my husband and I own a martial arts gym. My husband fights in the UFC. He's like all, the rough and tough and really gentle at heart. But he really loves serving kids. And so for us, we've got a martial arts gym, we do fitness classes, all the things, and I love to garden. I think it's important, like, you can train your body, but if you don't fuel your body, like,
preach,
doesn't even matter. So gardening's important. We have a community garden out front, and I'm really hoping to start farming the back 5 acres of our property. Fingers crossed, we're praying for opportunity to do that. And I met with a friend on Instagram. Her name's Stevie from Harlow House Homestead. We met up in person, and she was like, this is what I want to do, and I want to reach the community. And I was like, absolutely, I have a business and a parking lot and a bathroom, like, let's do it. So we're hosting seed swaps, we're doing all kind of events, beginner classes, and with Meetcadiana Grows, I'm interviewing local gardeners. So I'm going to like the 80-year-old people and saying, hey, like, what works for you? What doesn't work? Like, how do we do this better? What can I do? Like, I really like growing cool varieties.
Oh, yeah.
I love seeing y'all grow cool varieties. I'm like, I want to do that, but I also want to know, like, how do I feed my family? How do I do this? Like, South Louisiana is wild. Like, how do I grow for here? And so that's what I'm doing on the Meetcadiana Grows channel, getting to meet cool people and coming to check out things, really wanting to develop a homestead myself and be a light in our community and help connect people with fitness and food and gardening and back to our creator and all the things.
Well, I can tell you're being a light because you literally have been, you like radiate joy. It is a breath of fresh air. So thank you for what you're doing. You guys go check her out. What's up, everybody? Say hey.
Hey guys.
So it is Sunday afternoon when we're shooting this vlog. We are on our way home from Columbia, Tennessee from the Homestead Festival.
Yes.
Where are we at right now, babe?
We are in West Memphis.
So a couple hours till we're home.
Yep, 2 hours to go.
So we are grateful, excited, exhausted, all the feels. Sunburn, all the things. We had such great fellowship. We stopped at one of my favorite farms on the way home. So I have followed Lauren Palmer for years. She owns Bloomsbury Farm. It's a market farm in the Franklin area. And we have literally just kind of like grown up on Instagram together. And so we've been friends, but we've never actually got to meet in person. So we stopped at her farm on the way home. And man, it was just such a joy. Her spirit, her energy. It was like one of the highlights to me just to get to meet her. But this whole vlog was just kind of bits and pieces. Nathan and I were crazy. There were a lot of people that showed up to the Homestead Festival, as you guys could see. And so we caught some of them. We were able to interview them. So this is definitely not a traditional video that you guys see from us. But I do want to still put this out here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the people who are on here we interviewed, and go check out their channels. But We are going to do a vlog later this week, like a recap, and let you guys know the highlight moments for us.
Lots of takeaways from this weekend. So
yeah, and I'm gonna just put it out there. Don't nobody start hating on me. It's just an opinion. We're all entitled to them. But this is probably the best conference festival I have ever attended.
yes, I agree.
Yeah.
The last conference we went to was the best one that we had been to.
Yeah.
This one topped that. And,
Yeah.
you know, not saying anything about the last one
Right.
we went to,
Right.
but
Yeah.
they just did a fantastic job.
Yeah. And
Everything.
well, and I know many of you guys had commented on previous vlogs saying I really wanted to go, it was just too expensive. And because it was expensive, you can see where they put their money in. And they really created an atmosphere, they created a show, they created a place that was exceptional, in my opinion. And so we can't wait to sit down and talk with you guys, share our experiences, the people that we met, introduce them to you all.
We met some great people.
We
I
did.
mean, some gems.
Some gems of the world. I know, Nathan and I, when we get done with these conferences, y'all, we're pooped. You know, I was waking up at 4:30, 5 o'clock every day, immediately like feet on the ground hustling until about 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, because we have people come back to our Airbnb and it's friends we don't get to see, you know, and like we've met new friends and we want to make connections with them and build community. And so we're always so exhausted and we're sitting in the car and we're like, whoa, like first time we've had to just time to sit. But then it's like I would do this again 100 times over every weekend if I could, because that's really like, we preach about community all the time, and these conferences and festivals are how we can actually live them out, you know?
Absolutely. Maybe not every weekend, but
Yeah, definitely not every weekend. That was a bit, that was a Jill exaggeration. Nathan's like, I'm too old for that. All right, you guys. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us this weekend at the Homesteading Festival. Rory Feek, I know you will never see this vlog, but I cannot say enough great things about you.
oh my gosh, yes.
And what you poured into all of us. I just like thank you, and anybody who attended, just give him love. It takes a lot of work to put something like this together. It's draining. It's like takes a ton of effort. And one, I know he was exhausted, but you could not tell. Like the man always had a smile on his face.
That's right.
He came by, introduced himself, asked what we did, what we were about. That meant a lot.
He was
to me.
very intentional with everyone.
Very intentional.
Yeah.
And Nathan kept saying too, he was like, he has such a peace about him. Like
Yes.
he just carries such a peace with his presence. And that really kind of, you could tell that, and it set the whole tone for the conference. But thank you guys for hanging out with us this weekend. We hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned for a couple days when we come out with a recap
Yeah.
of our highlights for the weekend. But thanks for hanging out. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys.